Howdy, folks. Pardon me, the camera's black. Let me see what I can do about that. For some reason or another, it didn't like my. There it is. There it is. All right, we're good with this. Oh, it's still not showing up. Okay, what's going on with the camera? Let me try it. That's better. Okay, so how's everybody doing out there? You're all good? I decided that I put up the second to the last panel on this side. I'll show you guys in a second. So I put up the second to the last panel. Let me grab the camera here and show you. And the only problem is, um, started raining. So I decided, hey, what better time with the pouring rain? Because look, see, this side's dry, that side's not. So what better time than with the pouring rain to see if there's any leaks? So I'm looking around now. It's easy to tell with the floor, because well, you can clearly see the wet concrete, what it looks like in the dry concrete. So, oh yeah, let me put my comments. I forgot my comments. Post comment. Welcome, folks. And there we go. So, I'm looking to see if there's a single drop in the field, because obviously the edges are going to have, a mess. But if there's a single drop in the field, so here's the second to last panel. I got 2 feet left, so it's going to be a panel overlapping a foot. The panel's sitting, well, let me see if you can see it. You guys can see it. Whatever. It's right over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up on the forklift. I'm going to make it easy on myself. I'm going to lift it up on the forklift, place it on the top edge here, and put in 4 screws. Put in a number of screws on the top girt, and then I'll try to slide out from under it. With those screws, I should be able to easily slide out lower the forklift as much as I can, slide it out, and it'll drop. And then I'll secure it from this end, and then I have to. You're gonna love this, guys. I'm going to place, and you're gonna have fun when I do that. I'm gonna place that on that. So I'm going to place the man lift, the man lift on the lift. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm over in the air. Obviously, there's no way for me to get up and down. What I am going to do is I'm going to put it on the ground, and then right here, leave it on the forks. Somehow figure a way to get in, because the forks will be blocking my entrance. I may have to climb the forks just to get in, or use a ladder or something, because the way in is actually where the forks are on the opposite side. So I'll figure that part out. But once I have it here in this place, then I climb in, woo, go up, extend the extendable part, so I get a number of feet, and then I'll be able to do maybe 2 bays, hopefully, at one time. I'll do two, and I'll do two, and see what happens. I've already there's a double-sided. It's called tacky tape. It's basically plumber's putty, and that goes on the seam between each one of these. Well, on this one, since it's overlapping twice, I put it on 2 seams. And now I just finished taking it all off. So, I mean, there's not going to be a problem with it because it'll get wet and then it'll dry and it'll be just as tacky as before. So, but anyway, so now I'm looking around. If anybody has any comments, by all means, comment away. I'll be happy to tell you a story. So I'm just trying to see if I spot a single drip, even a single drip, and I don't see any. Let me not speak too soon, but no, I don't see any. That's just a mark on the thing. I'm trying to spot a drip because if I can find one, then at least I know where to either replace a screw or whatever. But so far, this rainstorm seems to be testing out perfectly fine. I don't have any big drips. Now I do clearly have a drip. Um, clearly have it's all wet along the edges, so nothing I can do about that. Rain's coming in from the side, but it's all good, folks. It's all good. Oh, 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 oh. Let me stand here and see if I get wet. No, that's impossible. Okay, yeah, I was okay. So let me show you what I'm looking at here. Um, Switch the cameras to the back camera and on mirror. All right, so you see that I was looking at that spot. I go, hey, what the heck is that spot? Now, you know, apparently it's some sort of drop of oil or something from maybe from the fryer from the forklift or something. And same thing with that one under there. Now, clearly, it's not a drip because it's under the chair and the chair's not wet, so it's not a drip. And that one there, I just stood over it for a while, and when I look straight up, it's actually, you see, I mean, it's I don't know if you could tell, but I'm looking straight up at an empty area. Uh, there's no screw or a place for the water to drop there. So I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with the job that I've done and that my brother and Andrew and Jason and Alex have all helped me with. So everything's going well. I got to brush off all that sand there, that whiter stuff. You see, there's sand. I gotta, but eventually I'm going to pressure clean the floor because I don't like any of these marks. These are all tire marks from that thing when I was lifting the rafters. Couldn't be avoided, but I'm sure it'll go away. Yeah, and other than that, folks, it's nice. Okay, so let me give you a quick look. See, there's half of it, or no, actually 2/3 of it. Let me see. No, half of it. Okay, let me go from one end, and I'll show you the basketball court, if you will. So here is the entire. Let me just go outside. I don't mind getting a little wet. And here's the top. There's the whole thing sheeted. It's a beautiful thing. There's the house. There's that. So that's that whole half is ready to go. Ready to roll. It's raining lightly, but it's still constantly raining. So, and eventually, I'm going to put a some sort of a. Oh, good. It's raining more. Yeah, pour. Turn it on. Turn on the waterworks. I want to make sure that that this thing is very, very watertight. Now, let me tell you guys, as far as I accidentally ran the that forklift into a piece of this while I was building it, and I didn't run it into. The forks hit one of the girts. Not a problem. Not a single issue with the. There was a little dent on the girt. I hammered it out. It's overlapped by another one, and this thing did not budge, which leads me to believe that I am most definitely um, protected in case of a you know tremendous storm like a hurricane or something like that. At least relatively protected, you know. So anyway, I don't know how secure. I mean, the roof panels are pretty secure. I put the allotted amount of screws and then some. All right, so let me go ahead and sit and have a chat with you guys. Settings, camera, and flip it over. So yeah, this is it where it stands. And in case you're wondering how big this thing is, I don't have a banana at the moment, but let me see if I can give you guys a 5'7" hobby for scale. Give me a sec. Let me extend this tripod here. All right. So you see there's the thing. Yeah, it's a horrible place to put it. Let me try over here. Let me try over here. Right down the middle. Okay, folks. Here's a hobby for scale. Hello! I'm standing at the opposite end. You guys are not quite at the end, but I don't want you to get wet, so here we are. This is going to be nice. Anyway. Gonna be. It is already. Oh, now that I'm here, let me check these panels, because these panels also replaced, and I don't want to. Let me check to see if there's any leaks around here, which it doesn't seem to be. You want to hear something funny, guys? Okay, so I found a leak, but it wasn't. It's not the kind of leak you're thinking of. So, I mean, it is, but okay. So I finally found my leak, but it's an. All right, so let me explain what I'm saying here. Switch the cameras once again. All right, so this. Ooh, look at that. That is clearly something dripping there. I wonder where it's coming from. Well, if you go up, let's see if you guys can see the Can you guys spot the little? I can't even see it from here. Hang on. Let me see. Go from over here. See if I see it any better. But I can't on my screen. There is a little tiny hole about here. Yeah, there it is. You can see it right above my finger. There's a little tiny hole. Well, it doesn't have the screw in it, but that's okay because none of the ones on the edges have screws yet because of the because I have to slip in the overhang and all that stuff. So, but anyway, that's kind of neat to see that little thing will produce a drip. So I'm relaxed because, well, now I know there's no drips because I would have seen something like that even with one drop. All right, so let's go back to relaxing here. I'm going to sit down, have a little fireside chat, I guess. I don't know. As soon as I can adjust this thing. I gotta have my cup there. This whole thing. All right. Well, folks. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Let me see what you got there going there. Looking good. Yep. I figure I'm looking for leaks to see if I was looking at the floor to see if I had any loose loose screws or any ways for the water to get through, because I just had a heavy downpour here, and it's I can't be up there in the lightning I got one more panel on this side. I already started the first two over here, so it's just a matter of if it dries up later. Not if it dries up. I don't need it to be dry. I need it to stop raining. If it stops raining later, I will maneuver the last panel. And see, it's difficult to. This is the hard side because I can't. I put a few in over here by the garage where the house is not interfering, but the house is right over there, 15 feet away, so I can't put the forklift in between the house and I can't do it. So the best bet is to do it from that side, which means, and I'm sure you may have seen some of the. I've got a couple fast motion videos of me doing it. I put a block of wood strategically placed, screwed in on both ends with hooks, with eyelets. I grab the eyelet on the bottom side first, and then I hang it bottom side up, go right over here as if I was placing one of these. Place it, it hangs on the last girt. Once it hangs on the last girt, with the wood, I take off the straps, move the forklift down to the other side, grab the straps on that side, and then all I got to do is extend the boom, and the panel will push up. It'll flop over, slide down this side. I have to watch out because sometimes it gets stuck on the last two girts, and then it hangs on this wood, on the top wood. Book, and I have it measured exactly, positioned exactly. So all I have to do is just get up there on the man lift and slide it, and it butts up in the right location with the right overlap and the right distance. So I don't have to be pulling a panel, positioning a panel, right or left. Always exact. And minor adjustments, I mark every 3 feet for the panel, and that way I'll, in case there's any minor adjustments, there's that. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Uh, but like I said, I got to bring it up and then bring it up again. Now, the last one, there's only 2 feet left and they're 3 foot panels, so I'm going to overlap it. The last one, I mentioned this a little earlier. I'm going to use the forklift from the end and place it on right on the edge here. Then get up on the high lift, on the man lift, screw in the edge with all 5 screws or 7 screws screwed in. It's, believe it or not, it doesn't move longitudinally, so I can lower it and pull the forklift out carefully. Slide the forklift out. The panel should drop roughly in the right place. I'll get on a ladder on this side outside the building, and then lock it into the right place. Then I have to figure out how to drag the man lift with the forklift outside and secure it. That's my task tomorrow. It depends on how long it takes. It shouldn't take that long once I got it going. But once that last one is secured, this side is done. And then the next step is to do the opposite side and then the ridge. I could just barely sneak in through the ridge. Let me see if what you're saying, because so here we go. Missing fasteners is never fun. No, especially when you got to climb on the afterwards. Really needed to wait for rain to see if you had a screw loose. Well, no, I've always known I've had a screw loose. Sounds like a good system. It's never easy to big jobs like, yeah. No, you're absolutely right. It's very difficult to do stuff like this by myself. And I'll show once more. Let me show you guys. Let me walk over to the end so you guys can see Javier for size. It's a long walk. Hello. Hello. I'm in the center of my building. Isn't that a beautiful thing? This is a 12 by 12 door. Got a 10 by 10 on the other side and a garage door over there. So anyway, it's a nice building. It's a nice structure. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got water in here. It's that hot. It's that hot. Well, anyways, I guess it stopped raining a bit. I'm gonna see if it lightens up anymore, and I'll see if I can. Now I haven't been doing a lot of lives lately because I've been recording everything. Because aside from the fact that I want to edit the stuff to not put you through the whole thing, but the main reason is I started doing lives because it's easy to just click on StreamYard, and I got Facebook and YouTube. My on StreamYard, on Facebook, and on YouTube, and I can download it from any one of them, and it's a wonderful thing. Except the quality's just not there. The quality's just not there, like on a live camera. So, yeah, I still plan to edit all those videos, and for time lapse, the quality really, doesn't matter that much. But it gets to the point that sometimes streaming it blurs a little, and it's just like I said, the quality's not there, and I don't need I need crisp focus on a lot of things. So there's another rolling thunder. So folks, I guess I'll take a little break, or I'll see if I catch a break in the weather. As soon as I do, I'll put the last one up, and we'll see how that goes. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm going to try to do a few. I'm going to try to do a few lives, video lives where I stream the video and I'm on, and then I'll possibly ask a few of my friends to join me for comments. But including you, Mark. Although I know you're always between Scratched or whatever and your podcasts. And by the way, for those of you interested in CNC, which there's only 3 people watching, so you probably already know Mark. But regardless, he's on every Sunday and every what other day are you on? You do beginner CNC lessons and stuff. I'll get back into the groove and I'll continue building my hobby boxes and all that other stuff eventually when after I finish building the this thing. So you guys all have a wonderful day and enjoy. Look for Mark Lindsay CNC on a channel near you. Good night, all.